Hey, big steppers. I'm hearing you are bringing people to their knees. And you didn't even lift a finger. So we're going to get into this message. We're going to cleanse these cards. We're going to hit this bell. And we're going to see what the Most High has to say. Top of the deck, it says they were guided the wrong way. So this is someone who is a lost soul. This is someone who is stuck in a karmic loop. This is someone who could be a follower, is what I'm hearing. It says they are being called out because they won't stop messing with you. So somebody is being called out by the divine. They're being called out by spirit. I'm hearing like it's a lot of noise. People are wondering if the rumors are true. Something like that. I'm hearing somebody is being called out because they won't stop trying to drive you crazy. Won't stop trying to mess with your mind, siphon your energy, is what I'm hearing. This person is being called out for. Yeah, top of the deck, it says heavy consequences for something they've been constantly doing. So this is definitely someone who didn't know when to stop. I'm hearing they didn't care to stop. It says they made a lot of effort to do something to you. So they made a lot of effort to keep you stuck, stagnant, keep you perceived a certain way, to keep you in fear. Made a lot of effort to monitor you is what I heard. A lot of monitoring spirits, a lot of monitoring was involved in this. And this person is being called out for this. I just seen karmic X plays with spell work. Some of you guys, your ex, your karmic ex could play with spell work. It says they think you know nothing. You know a little something too. So maybe someone thought you wasn't gonna know how to get out of something. They thought you wasn't gonna know how to cleanse your energy. They thought you wasn't going to be able to find an escape. They thought you weren't gonna be able to protect yourself or something like that. You got somebody breaking down. Yeah, it says you have been doing what you can. And it says not caring about you as much as you cared for them. So someone could have been involved that you once cared for. And right now, Spirit is saying you've been doing what you can. We're going to pull these two cards, put these two cards back because I only want one. Look, shattering an illusion they put out. So an illusion is being shattered. After many attempts to do something, is what I'm hearing. Somebody is being confronted with something or confronted by someone because of this, is what I'm hearing. It says you are doing what you got to do to make sure they fall on their own sword. So whoever I'm talking to, you want vindication. You want justice. And I'm hearing that you're going to make sure that you get it. You're making sure that you get it, even if it takes time. You're doing what you have to do to make sure someone is held accountable for something. Doing what you have to do to make sure that whatever energy someone is putting out is being reflected back to them. That you are not allowing someone, it's like you're not allowing someone to project something onto you. Doing what you got to do to make sure somebody get their karma. It says you were innocent and so many people came for you. So it's a bunch of people on their knees right now. It's a bunch of people getting flipped on top of their heads right now. Yeah. It says aging like fine wine. All right. So you have a very youthful energy. Is what I'm hearing. It's something very youthful about you. You could age very slowly too as well. People could tell you that you don't look like your age. I'm hearing you don't look like what you've been through. there could have been many instances or situations where you felt like your confidence was attacked. Like you were made to feel low. You were made to feel small. But I'm hearing like people can see the God in you, is what I'm hearing. People are able to see the God in you. You're aging like fine wine. I'm hearing you are either not letting certain things stress you out, or you are finding ways to be more at peace with the things that you've went through and the things that you faced. What's this at the top of the deck? It says being warned about an ex. So the divine could be warning you right now, or they could have been giving you warnings about an ex. I think my last video actually talked about past energy. It says homeless and sleeping outside. You could be homeless and sleeping outside. Somebody could have wanted you homeless and sleeping outside. You could have faced homelessness and you still aging like fine wine. Maybe somebody is about to be homeless. Maybe that's something that someone wanted for you. Like I said, I don't know. This could be both ends. This could be you and this could be opposition. It could be both, either or, right? This could have been something that already happened, but it came out right next to aging like fine wine. So it's just kind of giving me like you don't look like what you've been through. You could have been asked out a couple of times in your life. Or you could have had a really bad experience where you had nothing and you were left with nothing. Somebody's been doing magic on your relationships, being warned about an ex, doing magic on your relationships. You could have warned somebody about their ex. Somebody's ex could be involved. What else? It says new job is about to put you on the map. So if you're facing homelessness, you got a new job finna put you on. Whoever you are, this could not even have to be like a new job, right? This could be a job you have and you about to get a new promotion or a new position. This could be you having a job and moving more into entrepreneurship. This could be content creation. This could be, you could be an artist of some sort, a creative of some sort, something like that. Or this could just be something that you're doing, something that maybe you've been investing a lot of time in, something like that is about to put you on the map. And this don't even have to be about wanting to be seen or like on the map. Doesn't have to necessarily mean you being seen. This could be you being placed in an environment where your worth will be seen, where you will be valued, recognized, appreciated. Yeah. Because you've learned a lot. I'm seeing been there, done that. You've learned a lot. Somebody could be trying to resurface back in your life, and the divine could be telling you you've been there, done that. Like that, this person is old news. What is they are being called out because they won't stop messing with you? It says having to be extra careful with who you are friends with because you are super sensitive, gifted, and spiritually attacked. So this could have been someone who called themselves a friend of you. Or what I'm hearing is there is someone, or okay, there was this person who's being called out has people around them that they're starting to experience attacks because of who their friends are. But the divine is saying also you as well, like not only did you have to be careful, but you got to be careful with who you consider a friend or who you let in your energy, because not only are you super sensitive and you're gifted, but you're spiritually attacked. So if people are not strong enough, if people do not know how to face themselves, if they don't know how to set healthy boundaries, if they can't see beyond the veil, they're going to lead you straight into the damn war zone. And I'm hearing someone has led their friends or their associates, their allies, their family into some sort of war zone, and that is what has brought them down to their knees. So they're at war. They're in the midst of a storm is what I heard. Someone is in the midst of a storm. What else, Most High? All right, it says ducking and dodging the ops/enemies, and that goes right up under making a lot of effort to do something to you. So you've been You've been outsmarting people. You've been outmaneuvering motherfuckers. You've been and somehow staying out the fucking way. They ain't been able just to get their hands on you the way I want to. And I'm also hearing you could have a lot of people who would want to call themselves being your friend or someone you could count on, and you got the fuck on down away from this person too. It's like if you see a red flag, if you sense that something is off, if spirit warns you, if you get any type of funny feeling, you out of there. That's what I heard. You is out of there. You ain't waiting around. Clarify doing what you got to do to make sure they fall on their own sword. What is this? A cousin betrayed you, so a cousin is involved. Or someone in your bloodline is involved. Ducking and dodging the ops and the enemies. Your cousin could also have a lot of people after them right now. A lot of people on their ass right now is what I heard. But some of you guys, you are seeking justice and vindication, and your cousin could be involved in this situation, or someone else's cousin could be involved. You know, somebody's own cousin could have betrayed them that went up against you. You remember I told you that their friends, their family they are being spiritually attacked. So I'm hearing that somebody's cousin could have turned on them to make sure that they take their L by their motherfucking self. Clarify this aging like fine wine. The big steppers don't look like what they've been through. And they keep overcoming. Look, you keep shutting shit down. Y'all, do y'all remember on that first episode of SpongeBob? SpongeBob was so excited to get the job at the Krusty Krab, y'all. And Squidward wouldn't even vouch for him. SpongeBob was trying to prove that he could be fry cook material. And so Mr. Krabs was trying to play on his motherfucking top. Mr. Krabs was like, okay, if you want to prove that you're fry cook material, then I need you to go get a hydrodynamic spatula with port and starboard attachments and turbo drive. And they laughed. SpongeBob was like, okay, a hydrodynamic spatula with a port and starboard attachments and turbo drive, got it. You know what I'm saying? Squidward and Mr. Krabs just laughed. Next thing you know, the Krusty Krab was full of motherfucking people. I don't know if they was them pickles or them sardines. I don't know what they was full of. Mr. Krabs was like, damn, SpongeBob came in there with that hydrodynamic spatula, baby. You keep shutting shit down. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. You ain't playing that shit. You got the hydrodynamic spatula with port and starboard attachments, baby. With the turbo fucking drive. All right, you in that bitch. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had an exciting SpongeBob episode moment. And I just got super excited, but you done pulled up with the spatula, baby, with the hydrodynamic. You keep shutting shit down. And you not, it's not you're not letting what you go through aid you. Or it's just not. Or you just very young looking, you always been that way. And but you got a lot of wisdom. That's that aging like fine wine, but you keep shutting shit down. It's like you have this type of like youthness to you, but there's also a maturity to you as well, is what I'm hearing. Clarify this homeless and sleeping outside, big steppers. If you are going through any form of homelessness and you sleeping outside, I think I gave a code, a quantum code to help find and retain housing that's right for you, where you can write that on a piece of paper and burn it, or write it on your skin, okay? One thing I have realized when I have found myself under a rock or found myself between a rock and a hard place is that nobody's coming to save you, Des. You got to save yourself. There's so many times I sat there and kind of just waited and was stuck thinking that somebody was going to come and save me. And the only time there was an outcome or that I was saved was when I made some sort of effort myself. All right. But homeless and sleeping outside, it says in their feelings because how they've been influenced or because of a role that they played. So there could have been someone who purposely tried to get you like put out, or purposely got you put out, purposely got you put on the streets, and now they're feeling guilty about who they allowed to influence them or what sort of role that they played. You could be in your feelings, Big Steppers, about like maybe you feel like somebody tricked you out your spot, literally. But I'm also hearing that there could be someone who is involved who's facing homelessness, and they're feeling some type of way because they let someone manipulate them into getting into something, doing something, being a part of something. And God will allow you to see these people's karma. You might just see them in passing. It might be in the most randomest way. It might be a Facebook or TikTok post, right? Like somebody telling their story, talking about how something traumatic happened to them. And it's like God showing you we're whooping that fucking ass. And I know, right? It might be harsh to say, but that be the case. People will tell on themselves. It's done been plenty times. I done been here pulling cards, and I pull a card that say, car wreck for playing with spell work. Something like that. And then I'll get on Facebook or something like that, and one of the first few posts I see is somebody posting, talking about they got into a wreck and posting their car. Now, it ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I mean by, like, people will tell on themselves. And Spirit will have you in people's business where you be like, what? Okay. And what business of that was mine? Like, Spirit will, they nosy, they messy, and sometimes it's because they have something to do with you. But other times, you know, you just pick up on shit. You pick up on shit. So what is this new job about to put you on the map? It says they know damn well what they did to deserve the warfare that's being brought into their life. You know what? Somebody took on a new role. Somebody took on a role to do something to you or come up against you or treat you a certain type of way. And they made themselves a motherfucking target. They're in their feelings because of how they've been influenced or because of a role that they played. Because they know damn well why the fuck they getting fucked up the way they is. They know why they getting their ass whooped. I'm hearing never got his ass whooped until he opened up that can. Damn. And then the divine is saying you could be in your feelings about something, feeling like somebody tricked you out of your spot. But what Spirit wants you to know is anything they can do, Spirit can do better. All right? Somebody getting karma. Somebody's getting some form, sort of karma. I just seen mental illness. You could have struggled with mental illness or somebody about to get it. You could be up under heavy spiritual warfare right now. It says a scamming couple tried to play you. So there's a couple involved. This couple could be two people in a relationship, or this couple could just be people that work together. And they're being called out because they won't stop messing with you. Their friends are weary of them. There could have been a scamming couple or a scamming group of people, a manipulative group of people that tried to befriend you and then started attacking you. Or maybe they were already attacking you and tried to befriend you. Something like that. A scamming couple tried to play you. Somebody could have tried to scam you out of your money or something like that. What else? It says you were bold, fearless, and unstoppable. Yes, baby, you came out with the hydrodynamic spatula with port and starboard attachment with the turbo drive. Ducking and dodging the ops. You said who? Who can't find a hydrodynamic spatula? Who? After they made all this effort to do something to you. You know, in that episode, Mr. Krabs had asked Squidward, what did he recommend when SpongeBob asked for the job? He was like, Spirit. He was like, Squidward, what do you have to say about it? Or he asked his opinion, and Squidward was like, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? He was always on op time, right? Also, this scamming couple sees just how bold, fearless, and unstoppable you are, or this is what you're being asked. This is the energy you are being asked to be in. I seen obsessive family. You can have obsessive family involved. I seen a father/stepfather is involved, trying to darken your path. But you were bold, fearless, and unstoppable. You are a force to be reckoned with. This cousin that tried to betray you, tried to darken your path. I'm hearing now this person walking through the dark without a flashlight. Yeah, sure enough. And you remember I told you that someone's cousin could have betrayed them for trying to darken your path, or because their path got darkened because of something they cousin did. Okay. It says they dimmed your light and beauty, and now you're going to pop out. They convinced since you disappeared you was going through it. No, baby, I was just recharging. Never. Just recharging. They thought because you went in hermit mode that you was running. Oh, no, baby. I was just sharpening my knives. Okay? Clanking my spoons together. Singing my war cry. All right? Building my hydrodynamic spatula on your ass. That's what you was doing, Big Steppers. You was building a hydrodynamic spatula on their ass. It says you were showing them you are not the one to play with. Building a hydrodynamic spatula on their ass with port and starboard attachments and turbo drive. Okay? And turbo fucking drive. Somebody tried to darken your path and you're showing them you are not the one to be played with. Let me tell you something. Even if you feel like you still in a dark place, even if you feel like the odds are still against you, people are still getting their asses whooped. I want you to be aware of this, all right? I want you to always be aware of this. Always remember, no matter what you're going through, it's always somebody getting their ass whooped. Yes, it is. It is. I've come to terms with that. Even in my darkest of places and spaces and times, the divine will remind me that they whooping ass. I'll be like, okay. And you know, God, spirit, your ancestors, I know if mine's got a sense of humor, then yours got a sense of humor. Like, they make sure to keep me cracked the fuck up. I'll always pull a card and I'll just bust out laughing because of how a card will come out during a certain situation. Look, targeting you. Somebody who was targeting you, people who were targeting you, you were showing them you are not the fucking one or the fucking two. It says they need to get a life. Yeah. Somebody ain't got nothing better to do with their life, nothing productive to do with their life. And even if they do, I'm hearing somebody is miserable. Whoever this person or these people are, really do not like their lives for real, because they have to live with their own actions, with the decisions that they've made. Some of these people, they done made contracts and deals with entities. Some of these people with the wrong types of people. They done got connected and attached to the wrong types of people. And it's like, some of these people, they know they've taken stuff so far that they can't be saved. So it's like they might as well just go along with it. It's giving that energy. Some of these people are in that energy like they have no life. Their life is run by something or someone else, or controlled by something or someone else. And some of these people, they just fucking mad because they can't touch you in the spirit realm and they can't touch you in the physical. They mad that you see them for who they are. Somebody is also realizing that somebody needs to get a life, that somebody else is miserable. I was finna say that somebody's not happy with their life. You can't be. If you attacking somebody else, you literally cannot be happy with your life. Because anybody that's happy with their life, they worried about themselves. Anybody that's happy with their life ain't worried about nobody else because they happy with their life. That's how we know y'all miserable. That's how we know y'all hate yourselves. Attacking what you do for work. Somebody needs to get a life. They don't want to see you with money. They don't want to see you have nothing. Somebody is attacking how you make your money. But what I'm hearing is that's what's coming. But I'm hearing, but what's coming for them though? Because look what this goes right up under. They know damn well what they did to deserve the warfare in their life. You remember I told you, not only are you about to get a new job or be placed in a situation where you're going to be put on in some type of way, I told you they made themselves a target. I'm hearing, and you will see their karma. You will hear about their karma. You will watch them fall. If you're not already watching them fall. It says no matter what they do, nothing will ever go in their favor. Somebody finna have 10 years of poverty for attacking what you do for work. That's what I just heard in my head. For attacking how you make your money. Not wanting you to have any form of stability, security, like something like that. Somebody is gonna have 10 years of fucking poverty for this shit. Look what's right here. They didn't see this shit coming. I didn't even see that. I'm trying to tell y'all. They not gonna see this shit coming. See, people also be thinking shit is a joke. They be like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Karma what? Karma where? Yeah. Karma what? Karma where? Feeling vulnerable for trying to destroy you. You'll see. You'll see. Look, trying to control the fruits of your labor or how you make money. Because this person is too lazy to wish for themselves. They see you with it and don't want you with it because they ain't got it. Bitch, you too lazy to wish for. You too lazy to manifest for yourself. You too fucking screwed up in the motherfucking mind to focus on yourself to even manifest this shit for yourself. Of course you ain't got it, bitch. Your fucking mental focus is not where the fuck it needs to be. What's that saying where attention goes, energy flows? Where attention goes, energy flows. People be attacking you. Number one, they don't even be realizing that. They think they setting you up. You really setting them up. You be setting them up with God. Second thing is, they send you all this energy. They're giving you free currency, free energy to manifest with. If you know how to transmute it the right way. They're giving you energy to put into something. To get creative with. To get visual with. Whatever this is. They too lazy to wish for themselves, baby. Look, somebody trying to destroy what you went without to build. Boy, hell no. Hell no. Bring out the hydrodynamic spatula. All right? Somebody thought you weren't gonna say nothing? Who? Who ain't gonna say nothing? Who ain't gonna say nothing? Somebody thought you weren't gonna stand up for yourself. They thought you weren't gonna figure shit out. They thought you wasn't gonna, like, I don't know, maybe this is someone who's always used to, like, being super intrusive. And you stopped that shit. Yeah, you did. Let's get some more. Damn, an uncle betrayed you. A mother betrayed you. A cousin betrayed you. A whole family of fools is what I heard. A whole family of fucking fools. Everybody that's coming out or all these situations, especially if you've been in these situations or you're experiencing them right now, the initiator, the culprit, the people involved, these are the people. The names that are being named, the titles that are being named, These are the people who are being brought to their knees. And you ain't have to lift a finger. All you had to do was wake the fuck up, is what I heard. That's all you had to do. Look, because you know exactly what's going on. All you had to do was see something for what it is. That's all you had to do. That's it. You know what? Okay, Spirit. I'm not going to say that's all you had to do, because you had to do a whole lot more. You had to fight. You had to heal. You had to go through these spiritual awakenings. But what I'm saying is, like, the fact that you woke up. They wanted to traumatize you, and they triggered you into awakenings, more awakenings. If some of you guys were already awakened, you know, just triggered these awakenings, this domino effect of clarity. The Spirit says, you know exactly what the fuck is going on. Yeah, you know. And I'm going to say this too, okay? For the person who called himself want to mess with what I do for work. You better take heed from the motherfucker that was stealing my content. 31:13 on the clock when I said that. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Play with your mama. Okay? Play with your mama. 10 years poverty, baby. Because we do it in hydrodynamic spatulas. Okay? And sometimes, big steppers, you just got to let a motherfucker know. Sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas. Sometimes you do. But in this case, baby, you ain't have to lift a finger. I'm just popping my shit. Says coming in to support you with your career. So somebody's coming in to support you. Coming in to support you to elevate, to evolve. Coming to support you to help you get on your feet. Now, don't look at this as like a savior type of energy. Just look at this as like the divine sending you a care package. Because you remember when I told you, like, don't be looking for nobody to save you. We save ourselves. Like, if I could give any advice in regards to that, nobody's coming to save you. Yes, God will send in angels and the ancestors will send in help, signs, right, gifts, things to keep you uplifted, but you save yourself. Okay? You save yourself. So don't look at it as like you being saved. Look at it as like, especially if somebody is attacking what you do for work, then I tell you, they know damn well what they did to deserve the karma they getting or the karma they finna get. 10 years fucking poverty. Spirit is coming in to show you that they not stopping shit. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit is coming in to show you that a motherfucker not stopping a motherfucking thing. It says, going to try to be really nice because they ass is grass. Yes, me Lord. Whatever you want, me Lord. Yes. Somebody could be, this could also be the person who ass is grass. They want to come in and support you with your career now. Could be this cousin that was trying to darken your path who ass is grass. Or who, you remember I told you that somebody's cousin was going to betray them. All right? So somebody want to come in and do right by you because they ass is grass. Yeah, people will thank you after the fact. I think people are starting to, yeah. I don't necessarily want to say thank you, but maybe people are being more appreciative of who you were to them. The role you played in their life. That's what I'm hearing. Yes, me Lord. Because what's this? Look, lost their power for abusing it. Yes, me Lord. You over here trying to manifest that somebody else don't have stability and you not fucking focused on yours. And if you is focused on yours, you not putting enough energy towards it because you too busy worried about attacking what somebody else do for work. But you got to be fucking miserable. I can't name one person who happy with their life that's trying to destroy anybody else. I can't name one person. You can't be. Where's your peace? Where's your peace? Where's your sanctuary? Where's the ability to be humble? Where's the ability to be sovereign? Where's your connection with source? Knowing the ability to know that everything will work out for you for your greatest and highest good. You can't do the shit you do and possibly think that way. You can't. And you can't pay me to believe that. You can't. All right, it's a mental disorder. It's a mental disorder to be attacking people for no reason. That shit should be psychologically studied. I say that shit all the time. I don't give a fuck. That shit is a mental disorder. You gotta be not right in the mind. You gotta be programmed or something like that. Like, hell no. You don't just be born like that. It says your gifts kick in as a defense mechanism. So some of you guys are still trying to figure out how to use your gifts, how they work. Your gifts really kick in when you need to defend yourself, when you need to protect yourself, when you're being warned. So I'm not saying that you're not connected to source any other time, but when something is wrong, when something is off, when spirit is trying to get your attention, when you are under attack, baby, I'm telling you, some of you guys are figuring out how to build this hydrodynamic spatula, or you know how to, or you already fucking have one, because anytime you need it, your gifts come when you need it, is what I'm hearing. They kick in as a defense mechanism. You showing them you are not the one to play with. You're not even lifting a finger. It's your gifts kicking in as a defense mechanism. Some of you guys could be in fucking survival mode, and you are sending out these frequencies. You are sending out these signals, these flares in the ethers that got your spirit team like, oh, hell no. Get the guns, right? You are sending out this frequency that is like, I'm not even saying, I wanted to say like a frequency of distress, but you know what I mean by that is any type of baby animal, a baby cow, a baby pig, a baby goat, a puppy, a baby kitten, anytime the baby start making this specific noise, meow, woof, whatever, right? They mamas, they parents, elephants. When a baby is in distress, they want to, all of the elephants come to protect a child. They will put that child in the middle and stand around them in a fucking circle. But you sending out that distress signal that got your people that care about you like, oh, time to suit up. Look, who's the target? Who the fuck is the target? You're letting them know you're being targeted. Like, I can't explain it. It's something about when they do certain things to you, it sends out a signal in the ethers, which a spirit already knows, but I don't know what this is, because you could have many beings, entities, and energies that watch over you. It's like it's a siren. It's an emergency siren that goes off, and your gifts get the kicking in, and your spirit guides get the pulling up. It says in their mind, you have a lot of audacity. You didn't need their validation or approval, so somebody feel like that you got some fucking nerve because you didn't need them to validate you or approve of you. Bitch, when has that ever been a thing? Let's just be fucking real, for real. When in your pea-brain ass motherfucking mind, when has it ever been a thing for me to need you to feel good about my motherfucking self? Me to need you to take steps forward. Me to need you to elevate. Like, let's be for real here. They need to get a fucking life. No, you got some sort of audacity for being as mentally incompetent as you fucking are. That's what they got, big steppers. They got some sort of audacity to be as mentally incompetent as they are. They're mad that you don't need their validation. Just in time. Something about just in time. Somebody's name could be Justin. I seen 444 too. You could be seeing 444. Because y'all, I know somebody attacking my YouTube channel. But I'm going to tell you, just like I told the person who was stealing my TikTok, and I messaged them personally, and I said, that's your ass. So I'm going to tell you, that's your ass. That's your fucking ass. Okay? Yeah, that's your ass. Yeah, you asked for it. Belt to fucking ass. Belt to fucking ass. Showing up. And we live to fight another day. You feel me? What else? Salty ass baby mama. Somebody's salty ass baby mama is attacking what you do for work. Your salty ass baby mama is attacking you for what you do for work. Somebody's salty ass mama is attacking you for what you do for work. Somebody's salty ass baby mama, baby daddy was fucking mad because you didn't need their approval, y'all. I just came out of a relationship like that. I literally just, the ex I keep telling y'all about, his fucking baby mama wanted so bad for me to have her approval. Bitch, this not your family, this mine. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You got a kid with this person. Y'all is not together. People be fucking delusional as fuck. When do you come in? Where do you come in? We can be cordial, but bitch, you're not a part of this family. What made you think like that? What made you think like that, y'all? So some of you guys can have somebody hating ass fucking baby mama, hating ass fucking mama, feeling some type of way about you. And I'm hearing even after you leave these people's lives, they still fucking obsessed with you. And some of you guys is empaths and psychics and light workers and fucking healers, and you receive divine messages from spirit, and you know it. You can feel it. Motherfuckers be mad. People, baby mamas and baby daddies, be mad. Somebody's in their mid to late 40s. You could be in your mid to late 40s. Okay, a gay lover. Oh my God, what is going on here? Okay, so you could be in the LGBT HDTV community, or you could have been talking to somebody that got a gay lover. That just went left. It says they know you gave them your all and they didn't act right. Because you are walking karma. Didn't I say this? They be thinking they be setting you up. They be thinking they manipulating you. And you really be setting them up with the divine. Spirit says hold your power, stay still, and let them expose themselves. Okay? So these people are being exposed because you held your power. Okay? Spirit is saying something about it's your perspective. Maybe you're having a perspective change, or the divine is saying like you need to change your perspective. It's something about how you're thinking about something. Maybe you're too busy thinking about what's being done to you, what's going on, how it's affecting you, instead of thinking about what it is that you want. Because everybody that's listening to this video right now, you done had 100% survival rate. You literally have survived every fucking thing. If you are watching this video right now, what have you not survived? So it's your perspective. This ain't nothing new to you. Motherfuckers been attacking you, been doing you dirty, been handling you wrong before you even woke up. What the fuck is the difference now other than you woke up? Stop letting this shit get to you, because you've been there, done that. These people just don't want you to feel comfortable. They want you to be depressed. Depressed spells is fucking backfiring. They want you to be in your fucking head. You are stronger than their karmic ex. So somebody karmic ass ex is doing the most. And this nigga ain't got no power. None. Nada. No spiritual protection. Nothing. Line they ass the fuck up. You remember I seen 444. Look, to awaken to all things angelic. This is the quantum code. 44 space 44 space 444. You can write this on a piece of paper, on a candle, or on your skin. You can burn it if it's on a piece of paper. Write it on a piece of paper. Carry it in your pocket to help you to align with the frequency to awaken to all things angelic. But maybe that is what's happening. You have been awakening more to the beings around you that protect you and guide you, because they black magic is being mirrored back to them, while you are getting a raise, promotion, or a bonus. Okay? Spirit says you're not letting fear stop you, and you headed towards happiness. I hope it resonates, big steppers. Peace.